Hey everybody, welcome back to White's Wondrous Minecraft World. In today's episode, we're going to be doing a lot more talking, and we are finally going to be shutting the door, closing the open-ended main base project that we've had going since the start of this episode. I want to get this place as finished as possible. Of course, it's not going to be ever going to be completely finished. I'll always be coming back and probably finding places where I made mistakes, but for the most part, this place it's going to be done, and I'm extremely happy about that. But what I did want to talk about today's going to be a very talky episode. If you guys don't like those, I'm terribly sorry, but I like talky episodes. So we're going to be doing another one. I do these every so often, not too often, but every so often. And today's episode, while we're finishing the mines down here, is going to be talking about 1.11. Update 1.11 for Minecraft. It's already coming out soon. We don't know when yet, but I would think, given the announcements that they gave at Minecon recently, which, by the way, if you didn't know, Minecon happened this past weekend. It was I didn't go to it, but it was a lot of fun to watch on Twitch. The few little bits that I did. But what I want to talk about is the 1.11 features that they announced at Minecon. So, if you didn't know, there was this big deal at Minecon where the developers have kind of been hyping up the fact that they're going to be releasing essentially all the new features that are going to be in update 1.11 at Minecon, and they did. And I'm going to kind of talk about that a little bit and give my reaction to it. My reaction may be different than most people's. At least it seems like it to me after talking to some other Afterlife members and just people in general. I feel like my reaction is definitely much more different than other people's is. Other people's are. Wow, good job, White. But I will be leaving a link in the description down below to a kind of like a summary and overview that Izumavoid, who's a great YouTuber, by the way. He's absolutely phenomenal. I've been following him for years now, and he's really good. So if you did miss the features in 1.11, I won't be going over them too much in this video. So if you want to get a more in-depth analysis and explanation to the features, be sure to go check out his video on it. It's very well done. I really enjoyed watching it because I did watch it as well. So let's talk about my reaction. 1.11 has been dubbed the exploration update, right? And even with that little dub as an exploration update, I was really hoping that they would be adding new slabs and stairs variants for the blocks that don't have those variants. But sadly they aren't, which is it's a little bit of a letdown. But overall, I'm happy with the features that they're bringing in. One of the features is llamas, which I think are going to be super fun to mess around with. They're not going to be, the greatest feature, but I feel like that they're going to be pretty fun to mess around with. They're bringing in a new, portable chest block called the Shulker box, which is going to be super cool. And they're bringing in some other stuff as well that I'm not as hyped for. But those are the main two that I'm pretty hyped for. And sadly, most of the people that I've talked to or heard from haven't really liked the update as much as you would think. They do like, from what I understand, most people do like a lot of the features, many of the features, but with good reason, people don't like the fact that it seems almost like Mojang had 2 or 3 months to make features, and we're not getting very much from it, which I can understand. I can understand why people would say that, why people would think that. I'm not of that same opinion. I do think that it is a bit lackluster. The amount of content that's going to be in 1.11 is not what I expected. I expected it to be more. But for me, I'm just really happy with the different the fact that they're bringing out updates faster, and the fact that the other stuff that they have alongside the llamas and shulker box stuff seems to be pretty cool. One thing that they're adding is they're adding treasure maps, which is going to be pretty cool. And they may get stale after a while, but I feel like that they're going to be pretty cool in general. They're bringing in a cartographer, which you can get the which is a new type of villager that you can get the treasure maps from. They're bringing in, I think, some other stuff as well. It's like I said, it's not the most, but I'm satisfied. Which some of you guys may be saying, why are you satisfied? How could you go to that side? No, but at this point, I'm just happy Mojang's updating the game. I could play this game for years, maybe decades, without needing an update. The thing about Minecraft that attracted me to it so much was the fact that, can I even do this? I need slabs, don't I? Yeah, we're gonna have to go back up and get some slabs. But the thing that attracted me to Minecraft to begin with was the fact that no matter how much content they added, there's always something to do. Minecraft is a very creative game. It's about building, it's about exploring, it's about innovating, given the resources that you have. So personally for me, no matter what they do in updates, as long as they don't drastically change the game to the point where it's not what it used to be, and where I can't even bring myself to play it, as long as they don't do that, I'm one of those people that's satisfied with the little bit of content that they bring out. It does seem like PC edition compared to most editions of the game isn't getting the kind of updates that it sort of deserves, in my opinion. But for me, that's okay. That's okay. Like I said, this game is such a creative game that even in this world alone, I could go on for ages and never get bored. I could just build and build and build and build and build and build for years, and would still enjoy the game just as much as when I first started playing it. Because it's just one of those games that's timeless. That no matter how long you play it, if you're someone who is very creative or wants to be very creative and has a passion for creating and innovating, this game will probably always appeal to you in some way, shape, or form. Now, other games may attract your attention more, but this game will always appeal. And that's something that I think a lot of games, they don't do. You play it for a certain number of hours and you say, okay, I'm done. Is there anything wrong with that? No. There's a lot of games that are like that. But Minecraft's one of those games that I don't think may ever really be that boring, at least to me. So I've also seen people saying that, even with 1.11 and the stuff that they're bringing out, that it's just going to get boring after a week, and that it's not worth coming back to, etc., whatever. My reaction to that is, if you're looking for an update to bring you back to the game and keep you there for a game such as Minecraft, you're playing the wrong game. The way I see it, updates are add-ons. They're stuff in addition to the stuff that's already in the game. They shouldn't be something that should give you a whole new experience. They should be something that just adds to the experience you're already having. But yeah, maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just looking at things in too much of an optimistic light. I do have some worries about 1.11. I do worry that it is a little bit lackluster in the amount of content that there is. I do worry that Mojang's kind of waning. Is kind of putting PC on the back burner, isn't really focusing on it. But overall, I still think that this update is going to be a pretty good update. A lot of people were worried about 1.9 and 1.10. And I personally ended up finding out that I really enjoyed it. Despite the fact that everyone's like, oh, 1.9, 1.10 with all the new PvP mechanics is going to kill the game. It's going to kill this, it's going to kill that. It really didn't. And I feel like that's gonna happen with every update, that people say that it's not enough, but it ends up being enough for some people. For others, yeah, maybe it's not, but for most people, it pretty much is, which I'm pretty pretty excited about. I'm excited for the update. Another thing too, when the update comes out, I will be having a little bit of an announcement to make. So stay tuned for that, guys. Stay tuned on the channel for an announcement once the update comes out. The update, there's a snapshot being released on Wednesday, which is tomorrow. But I probably won't play around too much with it. But given the fact that there's already a snapshot coming out, I would think we can just leave those. That's okay. I would think that the updates are gonna come out not too long from now, sometime maybe mid-October, late October, which is super exciting for me. I'm really excited to get and looking at some llamas. Ooh, and there's another thing I forgot to mention. There's the woodland mansions with the new mobs, which is they look pretty cool, honestly. I do like how that turned out. I feel like I mean the structure itself that is being generated, the new generated structure is not the best build. I'm not gonna lie, but and it's a pretty big build. But the thing is, it's very rare to find. You have to get a treasure map in order to find it, I believe. Otherwise, like I'm pretty sure it's possible to find it anywhere else, but it's very unlikely. That's okay by me. I'm completely okay with that. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Let me know what you think about the update. Are you sort of excited like I am? Are you not excited? Do you think it's lackluster? I would love to see some discussion as well. Because if you do disagree with my opinion, let me know. But just provide some. Don't necessarily just hate. Provide some discussion and tell me why you disagree with what I said. And that way we can maybe go back and forth and reason some stuff out. I would love to see some of that going on in the comment section down below. But enough about 1.11. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and finish this little area down here. If you don't know what this is, I think I already stated it. This is the mine area in my main base, which we've had since the beginning of the world, I'm pretty certain. But I'm finally finishing this to a certain degree. We're only going to go that far, and then we're just kind of going to stop because there's no real point in going after that. I know this one's going to be shorter than that one over there, but I think that's all right. I think that's plenty of space, plenty of time. Not really time, but you know what I mean. So I'm going to go ahead, head off camera and finish this up a bit. And when I get back, we'll go ahead and head over to the overland area so I can show you some more stuff. Oh hey, this thing's actually not broken. I thought it was broken. Oh, okay. Well, since the last time I talked to you guys, I finished the mine over there. Didn't take too terribly long. And I started working on hidden lighting around here. What I want to go through, though, around all this place and take out all the flowers. I really don't like how the flowers look. I love how that right there looks. You see this? There's no flowers. Okay, there's some over there, but that. I love how that looks in this area. So I want to take out all those flowers because they just no, they do not mesh well with the area. And I also need to put some more lighting in. What I'm gonna do for the lighting though, let me show you guys what kind of my plan is. We're gonna have that, the glass on top like that. It's pretty well disguised. Nobody's really gonna see it. I need a shovel. I really need a shovel. It's pretty well disguised underneath of the pathway right here. And it should be enough light to the point where I can take out all these torches, because the torches as they are not cool. I don't like them. So any chance I can get to take them out, I'll be more than happy to do. So my task now is to go ahead and do some lighting. I'm not going to do a lot of that on camera. It's just kind of boring and just takes a little while, and I don't have a topic to talk about, so nothing I can do about that. So I'm going to go ahead, head off camera again, and do some more lighting stuff, and I'll be back in just a moment. So much work has gotten done since last episode. I don't even know if I'll be able to, let me put that there. I don't even know if I'll be able to really describe how much has gotten done. A lot of the flowers are gone. You'll see a few of the flowers here and there. Over here, they're gone. I put a bunch of hidden lighting all over the place. It's been a good hour or two doing that. There's probably still more I could do. I'm sure I'm probably missing somewhere. Let me see. Yeah, I think there's some spots over here. I could probably just remove those torches, though. We don't really need torches right there. I don't know. If I do any more of this, though, it'll definitely be off camera. And I'll never mention it again because I am marking this place as finished. The main base is finished. There's one torch. Come on, man. But yeah, this is it. The main base is done. All the farms are done. I'm kind of marking that area over there is done as well. I don't want to add anything else to it. I feel like we have all the farms that we need. And that's what kind of counts for me. And that's one more project, guys. One more huge project that we can cross off of our list. Can I go over here? Can we go into the little vault? This isn't a vault. This is a bedroom. This is a marvelous bedroom. How could I call this a vault? Let's just do this. And let's see. Main base to-do list. Hidden lighting. To-do list. Done. With an exclamation point. Same as our farm to-do list. Is that how I did it as well? Yes. Farm to-do list done. Main base to-do list done. Now we just have mob farms and nether. Nether, all we have left is the nether tunnels. And then the to-do list, all we have left for this is a couple of farms. And then we can maybe start some new stuff. Or we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. But that's going to do it, guys, for today's episode. Hope y'all enjoyed. I'm actually going to read off today's comment. Today's comment is from a user by the name of Dukester Games. He commented on episode 112, now being featured on episode 113, and he said, "Oh, it feels so great to get such a large project done. I cannot agree more. That is exactly what I felt whenever I kind of deemed that project to be done. I did get some suggestions last episode, but I'm not entirely certain if I'm going to implement them. I'd have to really think about how I'm gonna do it, and I don't have any ideas. But we'll see. I may still get around to doing some of the ideas that you guys suggested. But thank you for your suggestions, and thank you for all your comments. As always, they're very much appreciated. But like I said, guys, that's going to do it for today's episode. I know it was a bit of a short one, and we didn't get as much done. But hopefully in the future, in the next couple of episodes, we'll get quite a bit done. Anyways, guys, like I said before, that's going to do it for today's episode. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did enjoy the video, go ahead, smash that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel if you're new and or not already subscribed. Anyways, guys, take care, and I'll see you later.